Hey friends, it's a new year and that means it's time for making new goals and making plans, and for many of us it's about choosing one little word to define and incorporate into our lives in the coming year. In the past I've had words that were really awesome, like do and look and light and document, but I've been very unintentional with those words. And as many of you know, last June, I quit my corporate job to work for myself, and these past 6 months have taught me a lot. They've been good, but as I've neared the end of 2015, I've been thinking about how I want things to change, and I began a deep discussion with myself about how I should be spending my time, and in a way that led me to my one little word for 2016. So the word that I've chosen to weave into my life for 2016 is share. And I'm excited about the implications that this might have for me in the coming year. And I thought about some of the ways that I might be able to apply it both to my work and my personal life, and I want to share a few of those with you. I want to share my truths and my values. I want to share my time. That means creating specific times where I'm working and specific times that are for family. Focused family time, where I'm actually sharing in the moments and not just sitting on the sidelines. I want to share goodness on the internet. There's a lot of negativity out there, and I want no part of it. I want to be a powerful influence of good in your daily scrolling. I want to share more of who I am as a person. For me, that means more blogging. And not just blogging when I have a new project to share, but sharing moments about real life. I want that. I want to share more photography, and I want to become better at it. I love taking photographs, and I want to share a little bit more of that on my blog in addition to sharing some of those real life moments. I want to share more of my most important stories. So this year I'm going to be working on 4 different design teams. If you follow me on Instagram, you may already know some of these. I'm going to be continuing with the Felicity Jane Kit Club design team. But in addition, I'm also going to be joining the Ellie Studio design team, the Thermal Web design team, and the Ali Edwards creative team, digital creative team. I was invited to be a part of most of those teams, and I'm very honored and thrilled by that. I love those companies, and I wouldn't have joined their teams if I didn't love the products. But I applied to be part of the Ali Edwards design team, and I applied with intent. Ali has been a huge influence for so long in my scrapbooking and storytelling, and honestly in the way I approach life and the way I view my world. She is a storyteller, and I connect with her philosophies on so many levels. And I applied to her team as a personal challenge to myself to kind of bring things back. I want to get back to telling my most important stories. I'm excited about sharing those important stories in my albums, and I want to make sure that they're told. I also want to continue to share valuable content on my YouTube channel. I started this channel in October of 2014. And since then, I've shared lots of scrapbooking videos, and as time went on, I kind of figured out things. I figured how to do videos. My first ones are just, beginner. I've gotten better and better at them, and gotten different tools along the way to help me be a better, better at filming those videos. And I started creating different series on my YouTube channel so that when each week you would know on a certain day I was going to post about a certain subject. And those things include stuff like my old meets new stash kit videos, my Felicity Jane kit videos, my newer script and uplift series videos, and then my most popular videos, which have been my Saturday series. And those have included things like the 6x6 paper pad love, my out of the pocket series where I showed you how to use Project Life cards not in the pockets and on traditional scrapbooking layouts. I did a collection disconnection series where I used one collection and made a variety of layouts with different themes and different looks. And then right now I'm in the middle of my stamping and scrapbooking series. And I have loved creating those videos, and those have received a really good response. So thank you for that awesome responsive for support on those videos. It's been amazing how encouraging you all have been, and I'm glad that you found value in those videos. I have loved making them, and I would love to continue to share those with you. I also want to share better and more valuable class content. Last year, in 2014, I released 3 classes on my website, and I'm really proud of the way that those turned out, and I really poured my heart and soul into those videos and making sure that I was creating good content for all of you. This coming year, I have 4 smaller classes, at least 4, and 1 larger course that I want to work on. And some of those are collaborative, and some of those are just my individual classes that I would like to work on. And I want to make them better, and I want to create content that helps you tell your stories better and solves, your different storytelling problems that you have. So that is one of my goals, is to share better and more valuable course or class content. So in order to accommodate those goals, I have to cut back on my YouTube videos. In the past, I have posted as many as 4 a week, and videos take a long time, and many of you watching create videos as well, and kind of the time and effort that it takes to create those videos, and especially if you want to make really great videos. And I think that by focusing more on my classes for right now, it will allow me to shift my focus to providing more awesome free content when I'm finished with those classes. So I want to right now have my focus be on those classes, and then once they're complete, then I can shift my focus to more awesome free content. So that means I'm going to go down to 1 weekly video on my channel, and that's going to be my Saturday series, the one where I take 10 weeks and explore 1 subject at a time. That's my stamping and scrapbooking series right now. I'm going to move it to Thursday. So those videos have received the best response by far, and I think that they provide the best content. It's like a free class on my YouTube channel, basically. Right now, like I said, I'm in the middle of my stamping and scrapbooking series, and that will resume again starting next week. So we still have 3 videos to go before that series is complete, and then I'll start a new one. And because I want to continue to share goodness out there on the internet, I do want to still do my Sunday script and uplift videos. And rather than doing them each week on Sunday, I will probably take those down to once a month. And as I previously mentioned, I'm going to be doing a lot of design team work. Some of those projects will also be on my YouTube channel. Some of them will be videos, some of them won't. So be sure to check out my blog so that you won't miss out on the projects that aren't going to be on my YouTube channel. But some of them will be, they just won't have a specific schedule. So like I mentioned, every Thursday I will have a new stamping and scrapbooking video, and then Sunday script and uplift once a month, and then just periodically here and there I will have other projects as I make videos for design team projects. If you want to be sure to keep up with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my blog. Just go to CraftyJenScow.com, and on the right hand sidebar there is a place for you to put in your email address, and you can get an email each time that I create a new blog post. You can also keep up with me on Instagram at CraftyJenScow, and on Facebook, I'm also CraftyJenScow on Facebook if you want to friend me there. And that is just specifically for my crafty stuff, so you can definitely check me out on any of those places if you want to be sure not to miss anything that's coming from me. So lastly, and maybe most importantly, I just want to give a huge heartfelt thank you to all of you for being my cheerleaders, for being so encouraging and uplifting, and for supporting me, and for all of your kind words. I read all of the comments that you give me, and it brings a smile to my face. And I just want to also thank you for sharing a little piece of your heart with me. Some of those comments are really heartfelt, and that means a lot to me. And I hope that I can share more of my heart with you in 2016.